Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of The Dimensionalist. I'm a Dimensionalist. Today's topic's about if the Illuminati really wanted to be the Illuminati. And the purpose of this video I want to make is, they're in control, of course, you know. And I know people are always like, the purpose of the video, like I said, is what they could do if they really wanted to initiate the takeover, like instantly. And I'll explain, get into detail of that. But you know, people's always like, oh, they're the police force and they do good, because the power's there. They have the power. Once the power's there, they can infiltrate the structure, you know, down below, you know. And if they have that in place, they can violate laws and stuff like that. There ain't no governing body to tell them what to do, because they already control it. So that puts that out of the way. Now, if the Illuminati really wanted to be the Illuminati, I'll tell you why. They could really have shit done. Okay, the Illuminati, Freemasons, the OTOs, Ordo Templi Orientis, Aleister Crowley, and all the secret societies that are under and within and above the structure of the government and Illuminati. So they can, people have special powers. They can teleport, bilocate, they can project, astral project. They have all the master scientists in the world to create something from the carbon-based matter of Earth. That's what science is. You know, technology of that nature. They know all the physics, and they create from there. You know, they can make anything happen from there. They have that structure there. And so if they really wanted to do something, they could have teleporters, bilocators, instantly go have something happen and have something tragic happen. They already got all the arms they need, but they got literally people that can teleport, bilocate, and make themselves one in one place at once, move fast as fuck, and they have people trained at that level to, you know, make those things occur. And the CIA and you know, things like that. So the thing what I'm trying to explain is, if they wanted to, like MK Ultra, mind controlling things, they can instantly send a sound frequency to someone and paralyze them if they wanted to. They can instantly have the people that are already in place across the country of the United States and in other fucking around the world instantly take over. Like, if they instantly want to have it happen, they can instantly, it's like, well, I got guns and stuff. These people would be able to get to you, teleport, grab something, take it away from you, and you wouldn't be able to stop them. Like, it's impossible. So they got the technology and they got the people that are light that can do those things. And you're probably thinking it's not possible. It's fucking completely possible. They just don't go out and show their powers to go say, hey, we're the Illuminati, we can do these things, this, and this. That's why they have the CIA in place and all the secret government projects, observation of people. When they start hearing people talk about they can do things, this, and that, they're closely observed, either for recruit. They can do those things. They develop their powers. They're human because we're on the image of God. And, you know, they can instantly make something, you know, make those people come across and instantly make something happen. They also got cyborgs, robots, humanoid robots. They can actually release the genome project of the cyborg genome and artificial intelligence and computers networking worldwide, disarm it if they wanted to, and then send the Illuminati or the Ordo Templi Orientis. The Freemasons are at standby, and they have unlimited resources to have those things occur. And they got military, so we're not even going to go on the military topic because you already know what military does. But for the people that, you know, they can, like I said, they can instantly send the people to have the cyborgs be released and attack and kill people if they wanted to and take over if anything's disqualified. So they have that happening. They have the teleporters and bilocators. They have the people astral projecting for the CIA. They have the MK Ultra sound frequency stuff. They have media in control anyway. They can drastically take that away from people because people supposedly need that, you know. So they definitely can do more than what they have. They can definitely remove food from shelves if they want on a high scale, and make it where people are, you know, less able to do things due to the structure of society. The structure of society ain't there; they won't be able to operate off it. So you got to keep in mind that they can do those things. You know, they already got food to a certain extent lowered our frequency of our body. Check out my video. The Illuminati is already controlling you. Their food and pesticides that we eat in our food. Let's just spray with pesticides, make sure bugs and all stuff. That stuff dirties up the endocrine glands in a while. You can't open your pituitary gland and chloride and water and stuff. So they're already controlling that level. But they allow people to do what they do. Because people are going to go out and create something, they're going to enjoy the people's creations anyway. It's like, why would they do all this? This is because it's for creation. They sit back all the stuff out of thousands and millions of people that's ever made anything for the past decades and decades of stuff. And where technology goes, they give issue money to the people just to take the item from them, which is, you know, purchasing the item, and they already have what they wanted. They make a person pay for something, give them money so they can go buy other things, you know, the economy and things. So they can definitely control it on that level also. So if they definitely wanted to strip or take over a country, and you know, like North Korea or something, all the president's got to do is just say, I want this, this, and this done. And don't get me wrong, I'm pretty sure North Korea's got high intelligence agencies also. If they wanted to try to take over, you know, our country, take over them, and then for the, you know, have astral projectors and people with special powers in North Korea, which I'd say that North Korea is kind of separate from the whole world of in separation to Illuminati and stuff like that, and in control. He controls actually that sector of the world. That's why it's like you always bring up North Korea. But I believe Kim Jong Young is you know, lineage and his family and the people there, they you know, they know things. You know, it's not like they were brought to table that, oh, is there special this, and this? Can they do this, and this? Of course, that was at least addressed once, you know, and or numerous times. And, yeah. So if the Illuminati really wanted to be the Illuminati people get them out to be, you know, they could already clone humans. They already clone animals. Not that hard to clone. They already got that genetic science down. I'm gonna fuck what no one says. They already got cyborgs, technology in control, and economy controlled. They already have the Freemasons, the Ordo Templi Orientis, which is the OTOs under Aleister Crowley's sect of religion. They got Christian Freemasons that already know how the Christian religion works, that can cast summon, not necessarily Freemasons, but like occultists that can summon ancient spirits, angels, demons, dismiss them, stand still as God, and use another religion if they want. They got Kundalini awakening. I'm pretty sure they know how to do that also. And they have the high rank Illuminati that has powers and things. So if they really wanted to just take over, they could, but they don't need to try to take away, because they took away all the people and it was just them. They wouldn't have no structure to build off and to people to create, because they you know, people enjoy things also, and as long as that power's there, they can control whatever they want, have whatever they want, just by people creating it. But people out there are thinking, oh, I'm making a living, and of course that's good that they create things and stuff like that. But you know, everything's created from the carbon-based matter of Earth. Of course, in the afterlife, we create from the, you know, the light energy. And on the light frequency, and the frequency of light at that level, we're creating from carbon-based matter using thoughts visualization here on Earth. So, and all the concepts, ideas you've ever heard formulate where you're at now to try to think of a new idea or concept or item or something you're going to bring into the market. So, you know, they definitely have and can remove the stock market, you know, and that digital system and the internet. And the internet, let me tell you the thing about the Mandela effect and stuff like that. I'm not going on top of the whole Mandela effect thing. I did a few videos on that, and I was very surprised about that whole stuff. Like, I really believed that the Monopoly guy had a monocle before. That's why in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, he said, you must be the Monopoly guy. You can't have to have one. But he said, Monopoly guy has a monocle, and it do look like he has a mustache. I remember that when I was a kid. Like, that's why I thought it was really funny. Like, I thought that in my head, and I remember playing Monopoly with my friend. So that's another story. So the Mandela effect, let me tell you what I really think the Mandela effect is. The internet at one time, that's why I think books, library, and encyclopedias, and old history books and old books people should keep. People want to go to digital and download these things. That can be manipulated because it's technology. It's electronics. And those things can be changed. Like Wikipedia. It's like, what's on Wikipedia? It says this, this, and this president died during this time. Like take for instance, you think really 150 years from now, 200 years from now, 300 years from now, that Wikipedia then, and they're all digital, that just because they read something in a, don't get me wrong, everything's not true in books either, but anything read on the internet, on Wikipedia, and it's formulated by people, that you don't think it's controlled on a certain level, that something can be altered, so then history can be changed also. At that point, that's why I came up with the theory of the double Mandela effect. It's like something that people believed that happened, but what if it was really never like that? Time passed on so much that it was never like that. One person believed it, other person believed it, and then that's the Mandela effect. One thing changed to something else. But what if it was never this thing, or that person believes it was actually something else, and that both the people are wrong? I call that the double Mandela effect. It's a concept I came up with because I was really thinking, what if this really occurred? What happens before then? What if there's no internet, no people of the past to know those references? So, to get off the topic for that, the point is that the control technology, the Illuminati, the secret government, the dark cabal can getting to a point where information is going to be controlled. That's the internet. It's evolving into that point. And of course, the people in the media, the people who watch the media all the time are obsessed with it, so they're not going to give it up. And so that's critical to, having, controlling society in that way. So you got to think that these people know how to control everything. Everything's mapped out. And you might think, oh, well, they don't know these things happen around the corner over here. They don't need to know that. The structure's already built. The government's already there. The structure's already there. The media's already structured already there. The cell phone, electronic technology is already structured there. It's those layers that they can control and instantly do things. Like I said, while I wanted to take over them, they're already in control. They're already doing those things. So you got to keep that in mind. I'm just being real with you. I'm not saying, oh, Illuminati's doing this, and this, and then, no, I mean, I am, but I'm not doing it. I'm doing it to prove a point to you that they really wanted to take over and control shit, like a martial law, and people saying that people are going to be put in concentration camps. They're not going to do that. But they're already in control on that level to where if they wanted to make anything fucking happen, they can make it fucking happen. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry for cursing, but, I'm just being real. And you got to think about it in religion, the philosophy peoples believe, in society, the physical structure of society, the fabricated structure of government that people get into ideas they believe, because political systems really don't exist. It's like, because that's like going back to Egyptian time and talking about Democrat Republic, like, what the fuck are you talking about? It doesn't exist. It's just only within our structure of things. So my point is that their structure, that structure is malleable. That structure can be manipulated, and on so many different levels, people are deceived. And if you can't see that, I'm sorry for you. But at least have some understanding of your structures around you. Not even have to believe in Illuminati and government and stuff like that, or clones or fucking anything. But what's here is religion. What's real is science. And those two things within that structure, science and religion, is what people believe and what people have, technology people have and use. So you got to see how those structures are set in place, and then you got to see how people are moving and doing things in the end. So that's what I wanted to make the video on. If the Illuminati really wanted to be the Illuminati, which they are, Illuminati isn't people waiting to collect it, they can have that happen. So I'm not jinxing it. Y'all are not jinxing it, but you don't want to jinx it to that point. But like I said, that structure's there. It's malleable. They can change it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed another video of the Dimensionalist. I got more information coming to the channel. I just wanted to cover that because people really don't know what the fuck they're talking about, the Illuminati and the government, and this one guy I had an argument with on Facebook. But I'll mention that another day about the guy. But he didn't know what he was talking about. And I know what I'm talking about because I wouldn't make all these videos. It's not like I sat down on a pen and paper, wrote down every single strategy to every single thing. What I know is based off religion, philosophy, science, what I've experienced, who I've talked to before, and in what I know and how I feel, my emotions, my mental construct, how I perceive things, and the logic I've built within my mind growing up. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and if you don't experience it directly, don't worry about it. You don't really have to worry about it. And other than that, hope you enjoyed another video of Dimensionalist. Remember, I'm a Dimensionalist. Peace.